John Perez, Archon Energy, back with you again. Let's talk about paper insulated lead cable splicing, terminating work practices and methods, whether it's done in a splice box, a manhole, a confined space, whatever you want to call the space. It's done everywhere. There's far more of this cable in the ground than people believe. Everyone says paper lead cable's going away. It isn't. And the thing is that the methods between places like Chicago and Milwaukee, they're pretty close together. Not the same. Is the end result the same? Are you going to prepare ends, sweat conductors, tape, wipe, fill the compound? Yeah. Are the work practices and methods the same? No. Not even the same when you go to Des Moines, Iowa. Not the same in Nebraska, not the same in Texas, not the same in Florida, not the same in California, not the same up in the Northeast. Methods aren't the same. We do them differently. And nowhere in this business is tribal knowledge more prevalent when it comes to lead splicing than anything else we do in this business. Now, this is not a dig on operations or safety. This is just a fact. Operations and safety, unless you came from that work, don't understand how much of that work goes on, how complex it can be, and truly how hazardous it can be to work with molten solder, hot lead pots, torches, propane tanks, all the stuff that goes with that. There's a lot of hazards that go into lead splicing. Respiratory protection, burns, all that stuff. You got to pay attention to all these things. There's a lot of it. Somewhere along the way, some of us got to get together and say, hey, you know what? It's time to take all these people that do all this lead splicing, because there's a lot more of you than you think, and get together, get a forum going, and say, hey, this is the best work practice in the Midwest. This is the best work practice way out west. This is the best practice in the Northeast. Get together, benchmark these things. We're doing it for other stuff, right? Aren't we benchmarking overhead and transmission and all that other stuff? This paper insulated lead cable that's been on the ground since the 1900s, there's no reason you guys can't get together, talk about best practices, best methods, best safety, best whatever. Well, not best splicer, because that's me. Anyway, get together, talk about it. You want me to get you together with someone? I'll get you together with someone I can. You want me to create the forum? Give me your name, your information. I'll be happy to reach out to everyone I know who does it. We'll create a forum. Let's get together on this lead thing. It's a dangerous task. It's a dangerous project. It's a dangerous job. High risk. Let's get together and try to create something that everyone can understand. Let's maybe find some standards that make sense, that everyone can use, whether it's a work practice. If you think a pot wipe is better than a stick wipe, let's talk about why. Let's get together and work on that. There's a reason we get these things together, conferences and benchmarking and all that stuff. So we do it for all this other stuff. Why aren't we doing it for paper insulated lead cable? That's just my question today. Anyway, give me a call. I'm not hard to find. Matter of fact, I'm sitting right here.